Time, AJ! Yes! Chase Danny! Done your own. Well, it's in. Yes! Come on! Run at him, Danny! Yes! Come on! Come on, Reese. Yes, Reese! Out, Ryan. Go, Jensen! Go, Jensen! What a goal! Has he ever shot before? Never noticed before.
So, just wanted your thoughts on that ridiculous game.
Oh, it was crazy. I mean, if you're a neutral, it was an amazing game. 8 goals, 3 penalties. But when you're a manager and a former defender, then it was not good. Not good. But look, the positives are, at 3-1 down, we did stay positive in the dressing room because we believed that we could still win the game, and a lot of people would think you're crazy, but we felt that we could, and we created a lot of chances first half. We created an unbelievable amount second half, and I think there was no surprise to us when we we went 4-3 up, because I thought second half we were outstanding going forward, and look, we were better defensively, and then we make a real bad decision to dangle a foot out in time added on, and when you've got a referee who's made as many bad mistakes for both teams as he did, then you put that seed of doubt and in the referee's mind, and he gives a penalty, and then you end up 4-4, and you should have won the game, but you could have lost it. So it was it wasn't a game for defenders today.
And then just wanted to touch on, I think everyone was looking forward to seeing JJ, especially after his wonder goal, not in the squad along with a couple of other players. What's your update?
Yeah, look, firstly I want to say that sometimes the God looks over people, and it did for JJ and Jamie Melbourne. So on Saturday night they're obviously out, which we've got a game on a Monday, so obviously a bad decision, and at 4 o'clock in the morning they're both involved in a car crash that was they've first of all, again, thank God that they've survived the car crash, because they were badly both hospitalised, and very lucky to keep their lives. So thank God. So they obviously both spent time in hospital with injuries, but they're not life-threatening, and they're both out of hospital now. So look, thank God that they're both safe and they're both healthy, but they're both going to be out for a period. It could be 3 or 4 weeks, maybe more than that, because they've both got different injuries. I think JJ's ankle, he's had an MRI scan, and we thought it might be fractured. And Jamie Melbourne, damage to his collarbone, and they've both got other injuries as well, as you'd associate. And Jamie's car's completely written off; it's a mess. But thank God they're both survived. And look, we all make decisions, and they made a decision to go out on a Saturday night when they got a game on a Monday. But these things happen. They're both involved in an accident, but they're safe, and that's the first and foremost. They're spending time with their families, and I know JJ and Jamie both came to the game today. I think JJ was on crutches, wasn't he? But the biggest thing for me is that they're both safe, and hopefully they live to tell the story.
So moving on from that, FA Cup journey starts next Saturday. We're at home to Boldmere. What are your thoughts heading into that game?
It's been skin, isn't it? It's potential. Everybody knows that. Well, everybody would love an FA Cup run. I think Redditch have been overdue for millions of years. But Boldmere will come. I don't know how they've gone today, but we've done our research, done our own work, and I think it'll be a tough game. We'll be big favourites at home against a team 2 divisions below. They've got absolutely nothing to lose, and if we're not right, Neil Kitchen's a good experienced manager. He's been round the block. He can put a team together to beat us, and I think what we've got to do, we're on obviously a good run. We're in a good position in the league, but it means nothing come Saturday if we're not right and we don't prepare. If you don't prepare right and the mindset's not right, then we can come unstuck at home to Boldmere, and that'd be a big disappointment. But I'm sure if we do the right things, prepare properly, and go out with the right mentality, and we play well on the day, then we should be too good, because there's a two league gap, but it doesn't work like that. And I'm sure there'll be a few hairy moments, but hopefully we don't concede any penalties, because we've got an habit of conceding penalties at the minute, and it's something that we've got to learn by.
And will you be bringing your FA Cup ritual back for this year?
Yeah, the FA Cup ritual, egg and whiskey, is back on Thursday night. So the lads, they've not been warned yet for the new boys, but they'll certainly be sampling the whiskey, egg in a cup.